Alright, lesson 9.5 is about trigonometry and area, and our objectives are to find the area of regular polygons using trigonometry and find the area of a triangle using trigonometry. So first we have a new theorem, theorem 9.1. This is about the area of a triangle given side angle side. It says the area of a triangle is 1/2 the product of the lengths of two sides and the sine of the included angle. So the area of triangle ABC would be 1/2 times B times C times the sine of A. Okay, so if we're using A, we're using the two sides next to it. Okay, so example 1, finding area. The radius of the garden in the shape of a regular pentagon is 18 feet. Find the area of the garden. So find the perimeter P and the apothem A. Find the area using the formula area equals 1/2 apothem times perimeter, which we learned in a previous chapter. So it should be on your theorem sheet. Because the pentagon has 5 sides, the measure of angle ACB, this angle here, is 360 divided by 5, which is 72. So CA and CB are radii, so we know that CA is equal to CB. So we know that this side's 18 also. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by side angle side theorem. Because each of these sides is 18, they share this side, and this angle in here should be half of the whole angle, so those should be congruent. So the measure of angle ACM is half of ACB. So if we take half of 72, that would be 36. Okay, so then we need to use the cosine ratio to find the apothem. So the cosine of 36 equals the apothem A, or the adjacent side, over the hypotenuse 18. So we need to do 18 times the cosine of 36, which is about 15. Then we need to use the sine ratio to find AM, which is the opposite side. So the sine of 36 equals AM over 18. So we need to do 18 times the sine of 36, which is about 11. Okay, to use AM to find the perimeter, so we know ACM and BCM are congruent, so AB is just 2 times AM. And AM we got was 11, so we need to do 2 times 11, which is 22, and so then we're going to do 5 times 22. So 5 times 2 times 11, which is 5 times 22. And 5 times 22 is 110. We're going to skip this step. We got 110. Finally, we need to substitute the area into the area formula. So 1/2 apothem times perimeter. So this is the perimeter. The apothem is 15. So 110 and 15. We're going to skip this line. Okay, so if we do 1/2 times 110 times 15, we get 825. So the area is about 825 feet. Okay, example 2. Surveying. A triangular park has two sides that measure 200 and 300 feet and form a 65-degree angle. Find the area of the park to the nearest 100 square feet. So the area of a triangle is half the product of the lengths of the two sides and the sine of the included angle. So 1/2 times side length times the sine of the angle. So our side lengths are 300 feet and 200 feet. And we need the sine of our angle 65. So 1/2 times 300 times 200 would be 30,000 times the sine of 65, which is about 27,189.233 feet. And we're rounding to the nearest 100 square feet. So 27,200 square feet. Okay, let's take a look at the check for understanding problems together. The first one says find the area of a regular octagon with a perimeter of 80 inches. Give the area to the nearest 10th. So in an octagon, we only need to focus on the one triangle on the bottom. We know the perimeter is 80, so if we want to find just this one segment, we do 80 divided by 8, which would be 10. And we know this angle is 360 divided by 8. Which is 45. So now we want to split this into a right triangle. So half of 45 would be 22.5. All we need to do is find this apothem. Okay, so we know that this entire thing is 10, so we know the short side of this right triangle is 5. So we have the opposite and the adjacent side. So we're going to use the tangent of our angle 22.5 equals opposite 5 over adjacent A, our apothem, which is what we're trying to find. Okay, so then we're going to do A equals 5 divided by the tangent of 22.5. And we get about 12. Okay, so now area equals 1/2 apothem times perimeter. They gave us the perimeter, we just found the apothem. So area equals 1/2 apothem is 12 times perimeter is 80. So 1/2 of 12 will be 6, and 6 times 80 will be 480 inches squared. Okay, part B, we are going to skip. Go ahead and just cross that out, and let's look at number 2. Two sides of a triangular building plot are 120 and 85 feet. So let's just draw a triangle, 120 and 85 feet. And the included angle is 85 degrees. Find the area of the building plot. So we know the area of this is 1/2 times this side length, so 85, times 120, times the sine of our included angle, which is 85. So 1/2 times 85 times 120 is 5,100 times the sine of 85, which is about 5,080.6. So if we round to the nearest square foot, 5,081 feet squared. All right, that should be everything you need to go ahead and get started on this homework. If you have any questions, please let me know.